Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence. So, today is May 29th. It's been about a week since we launched the mirror, and I'm heading out to golf this afternoon with my nephew and another friend. My nephew is the builder behind the mirror, so we are going out enjoying a round of golf this afternoon. And I originally thought of recording this from the course. Usually on the course, I like to stay focused on the game. So I'm bringing you this from my desk before I head out. Let's go ahead, get started for today. Today's dose of Rashmi is unconscious intellect associates intensity with effort and ascribes value to any activity based on the effort involved. Integrated intelligence, on the other hand, is the mirror that will reveal that the real value is in the activities where you can be intense as well as relaxed at the same time. So it is apt that I'm recording this just before I'm heading out to golf, because this takes me back to the sports analogies. And for any of you who have followed me along from the days of Ventures Inc. and now theRASHMI.ai, you would remember that I always used to advocate for business is nothing but a team sport. And the mantra for building great products when I would be advising people in the Ventures Inc. Stages was act like a sports team, learn from how the sports teams work, learn from the greatest of the athletes. So when you think of sports, any great athlete, they are extremely intense yet extremely relaxed. That's what it means to be in the zone. And that is what you will see for any high performing sports team, that they as a team are completely relaxed together. At the same time, they are fully intense. And that's a great metaphor. That's why when people would come to us for advice on product and innovation, they would be surprised that we would talk to them about sports. And that is what this dose of Rashmi encapsulates. The other thing that it touches upon directly is the friction economy to regenerative outcome economy. So right now we are in a friction economy era because we collectively ascribe value to things which are effortful, which are related to friction removal. And we do not really ascribe as much value to things which just keep each of us in the flow. Those things, because they come easy, we assume that doesn't require any effort. So there is no real value associated with those things. Sports is an exception to that. We all spend money on watching sports, and professional athletes do get rewarded fairly well. They're fairly short-lived careers. Anything outside of that small window of their professional career, we typically do not assign a lot of value to things which just come easy to humans. The value that we assign right now collectively as a society is related to effortful things which are related to friction removal. And that is where now with AI is about to demonstrate to us that it is far better at friction removal than any of us humans. So if we continue to ascribe the highest value to friction removal activities, then automating everything and AI actually doing these things makes a lot of sense. And the only outcome that the leaders can see at that point is things like universal basic income. So you just hand out income to everybody, so people can pursue whatever gives them pleasure. However, pleasure is not sustainable, joy is. And the joy comes when we are engaged in something that is an aligned activity, that is aligned action. That's where we get in touch with the inherent joy that is within each of us. And that is how we will get to the regenerative outcome economy. So the first step to that is the individual transformation that starts with each one of us. And the mirror is the tool for that. It's been out for a week. The door is open. It's your choice to walk in. Thank you.